Did she perform better? Yes, she did. That's what they say. But it was a performance, right? It was in the context of performing. You perform in the context of a performance. But does that convince somebody on her ability to actually implement policies and execute action that lifts up the quality of life and the well-being of everyday Americans? I think that's where a lot of people, even on the center left, were unconvinced, because the core question, both heading into, during, and after yesterday's debate, is that why isn't she actually doing the very things that she was talking about last night? The moment where Donald Trump hit that nail on the head, I thought, was where he said, we could end this debate right now. You could just go back to Washington, D.C. You're talking about the border. You could either sign a bill or sign an executive action that closes the border right now, and yet you're unwilling to do it. I thought that was powerful because it got to the essence of the difference between talk and action. Actions speak louder than words, and I think that this is one of the areas where, again, the media has failed to scrutinize Kamala's shift on a lot of the policy positions. She did get one question to that effect last night. It was as though they checked the box to say they asked her about it, but completely let her off the hook in actually answering it. We did not hold her to task. I think the media did not hold her to task for her own flip-flops on these policy positions. They're not flip-flops. Flip-flop is you say one thing and you switch to another, and politicians have been doing that for time immemorial. But in this particular case, Kamala Harris has actually taken actions in certain key areas that affect Americans. She co-sponsored a bill. She didn't just say she supported it as a presidential candidate. She did that too in 2020. But as a U.S. Senator, she took active steps. She co-sponsored a bill with Bernie Sanders to create effectively a single-payer healthcare system, Medicare for all, in the United States of America. She now says she's against that. Those are words compared to her action. She now says she is against a ban on fracking. She, when she was AG of California, sued the Obama administration over granting fracking permits. Same thing goes for offshore drilling. She said she wanted to end the filibuster to ram through the Green New Deal, which would end the coal industry and end a number of other industries, energy industries in the United States. Well, guess what? Those are actions compared to the fact that she's now disavowing that with her words. So I do think actions speak louder than words, but that disconnect was not at all prosecuted by the moderators last night.